So the nerves of the upper limb, the brachial plexus first, formed by the roots 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. 5 and 6, upper trunk. 7, middle trunk. 8 and 1, lower trunk. Anterior and posterior divisions. Anterior division of the upper trunk and the middle trunk, the lateral cord. Anterior division of the lower trunk, the medial cord, and posterior division of all trunks. The posterior cord. The lateral cord continues as the musculocutaneous nerve, the posterior cord as the radial nerve, the medial cord as the ulnar nerve, and from both medial and lateral cord, the median nerve. So this is the structure of the brachial plexus. Now we study the branches. The branches are from the roots, and you remember 3, 4, 5 phrenic, 5 nerve to rhomboids, and 5, 6, 7 nerve to serratus anterior. All rami communicants to the sympathetic system and to the scalene muscles, scaleni muscles, anterior, medius, and posterior. From the roots, only from the upper trunk, you have the suprascapular nerve and the nerve to subclavius, and this junction of 5, 6 roots, anterior posterior division, suprascapular nerve and nerve to subclavius is called as Erb's point, responsible for Erb's palsy. So we have said roots. Now we have said trunks. Upper trunk, suprascapular, passing through the suprascapular notch of the scapula, supplying supraspinatus and infraspinatus, and nerve to subclavius, which is a small muscle under the clavicle. This sometimes gives accessory phrenic nerve, which winds round the subclavian vein, causing stasis there and spontaneous unilateral thrombosis of the subclavian vein. It hooks around the subclavian vein before it meets the phrenic on the surface of the scalenus anterior. So this is the upper trunk. Now we go on to the cords. The main branches being lateral cord musculocutaneous, medial cord ulnar, posterior cord radial, lateral and medial cord median. Then besides this, from the lateral and medial cord, You have the lateral and medial pectoral nerves. From the medial cord, in addition to the above, you have the medial cutaneous nerve of arm and forearm. From the posterior cord, you have, besides the radial, you have upper, lower, subscapular, supplying the subscapularis muscle. Nerve to latissimus dorsi, also called as thoracodorsal, and axillary. So this is the structure of the brachial plexus, which you must remember, because that forms the basis of understanding injuries of the brachial plexus, which is a very important subject. Now, after this, in the second video, we'll cover the courses of the main nerves that arise from the brachial plexus, and they basically are axillary, radial, median and ulnar, and musculocutaneous. So this we will cover in the next YouTube. The YouTube 2 about the nerve supply of the upper limb.